I'm employed by the Alston Moor Partnership on a freelance basis as their sustainability officer. And that came about because we got funding from Cumbria Action for Sustainability via the Big Lottery, and that supports my role here in Alston. And I'm looking at community transport and hydroelectricity. The electric bike and cycle hire scheme is part of the community transport aspect of my funding. And the idea has always been that we'll set up some kind of electric bike hire here in Alston that can be used both by visitors and by residents. And at the moment, I've got some funding from the Cumbria Community Foundation, and it's under their health and wellbeing scheme, and that means that I can hire bikes out to residents at a very low cost or no cost for sort of health rides, and also for young people here, with the idea being that it will combat social isolation, because obviously it's very hard for them to get about on the moor if they're not driving, they're not independent. And so that was very important to us, and we're going to supplement or sustain the whole scheme by hiring the bikes out to visitors when they visit. I think it's important to have electric bikes because, you know, obviously the land here, the geology of it, the remoteness of it means it's very hilly. It's very difficult to cycle if you're not really fit. And obviously we've got a huge sort of visitor and tourism market with cycling, sports cycling, you know, because we've got loads of cyclists coming through, doing the C2C, coming up over Hartside, and they're really fit, or they're doing it for charity rides. But for the majority of people, if they're visiting with their families, they maybe don't want to be going out cycling, you know, for sport. They just want to do it for leisure activities. And this way, it means that people can explore the moor. They can get out of Alston town. They can get to Garrigill, Nenthead. They can, you know, do it, you know, at a leisurely pace, and they're not going to be, you know, having to push themselves physically. So it seemed more appropriate to that kind of family market. I think it will have benefits for Alston because it links to so many things. Part of my remit is to look at creating, you know, carbon neutral towns or less carbon. So that's one thing that the electric bikes will do. People will be able to use them instead of using their cars. So that's really great. People can use them to, you know, for health and well-being. People can use them just for shopping or getting to events. We're going to have the main hire hub at the South Tyne Dale Railway, and that means that visitors can use them to sort of go on the train one way and cycle back. So that's a really nice visitor attraction. And it also is a kind of a marketing pull, if you like, for getting us onto wider tourism marketing networks, the electric bike network, which is national. We can market them through the AONB, we can market them through Eden Tourism and Cumbria Tourism. You know, when you look at it as a whole package, we're sort of hitting a lot of boxes, if you like. So, yeah, all in all, it's going to be a very good thing.